Is this a resigning matter? Did she do anything wrong? Let's get the views now of top lawyer Nick Freeman, nicknamed Mr. Loophole, who has helped many members of the public and celebrities navigate the rules around speeding convictions. Hi, Nick. Is Suella Braverman in the wrong? Does she have a case to answer?
She's certainly not in the wrong for requesting a one-to-one course. I've provided or facilitated many one-to-one courses with celebrity clients, well-known people, and indeed have been contacted proactively by course providers who have said, look, we don't want the distraction. Would you please take your instructions from your client and see if your client will be happy to have a one-to-one? So there's nothing untoward about that whatsoever. It's commonplace. It's not in the majority of cases, granted you, but under certain circumstances, whether it's because of their degree of celebrity or security or what have you. Well, ultimately, I think we need to remember, Mark, these courses are designed to educate and to make our roads safer. And what you don't want is someone on the course who proves to be a great distraction. And that's why the course providers sometimes say, look, we'd be better off without you. We're better off just having you on Zoom by yourself, and that will work. That's working fine. So there's no problem there at all, so far as I'm concerned. And as I say, it's fairly commonplace for us.
It's the same reason, Nick, why celebrities don't appear in juries very much, do they?
Absolutely, and lawyers don't. I'm 66. I've never been asked to do jury service, which is a shame because it's something I'd very much enjoy. So lots of people don't get to do these, what you might regard as being sort of the dutiful things that we do as part of our society, as part of our community. So she's done nothing wrong in relation to approaching the course provider and asking for a one-to-one. The difficulty she may have is whether it was appropriate for her to use her colleagues who are funded by the taxpayer to deal with what essentially is a private matter. And you know, whether or not she's breached the ministerial code, well, experts in relation to that will adjudicate if there is an investigation. But really, this isn't or shouldn't be a big story, and I think it's politically motivated. Look, she shouldn't have been speeding. What she should have done, you might well say, is she should have come out straight away and said, look, I'm thoroughly embarrassed. I was Attorney General at the time. I'm now Home Secretary. This is a huge embarrassment to me and my family. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm going to do a course, and I'm going to do it because I want to be a better, safer driver. And I think she would have won many political pundits if she'd done that, plaudits if she'd done that. But she's lost that opportunity, and actually she's caused a bit of a mess by the way this has been reported. Should she go? In my view, absolutely no. What she should have done is actually got a lawyer to deal with it for her. And then, of course, she would have been protected by confidentiality, by privilege, and none of us would be having this conversation now.
Indeed so. Well, if you need top legal advice in relation to a motoring offence, Nick Freeman is your man, Freeman & Co. Solicitors. Nick, great to catch up, and we'll speak again soon.
Thank you, Mark.
I'll get to the results of our text polls. Should Suella Braverman resign over her speeding offence? But